Okay, we are recording.
Alright, so our presentation is about supplements, whether they're good for athletes, whether they're bad for the baseball players, or if they should be used, and what exactly do they do. Well, I'm going to be talking about creatine, and creatine is a completely good supplement to take. There's no bad things about it. They were discovered in the 1800s by the Soviets, and before 20 years were completed, by that time they were already a common supplement used by athletes. Baseball players use them because you can use it as short-term energy to work out and have longer exercises. The way it works is energy is ATP, and ATP has 3 phosphate groups, 3 little energies, and when you use energy, 1 phosphate group breaks out. What creatine does is creatine sends another phosphate into the phosphate group, so it's ATP again and usable energy. And now Jim.
Well, there's many, supplements don't have to be always the powder drinks, you put in your, before you go to your practice. It could be steroids. Well, steroids, there's 2 types. There's anabolic and corticosteroids. The corticosteroid treats a variety of problems like arthritis, asthma, autoimmune disease, and multiple sclerosis and cancer. But there's minor effects like acne, oily skin, excess hair growth, and deepening of the voice. Some of the major effects include increased risk of cancer, increased risk of heart and liver disease, jaundice, which is yellowing of the skin, which means most times your liver is dying. Fluid retention, edema, swollen, and some most major cases, it's irreversible. So, and they usually come in tablets and liquid forms. In liquid forms, you inject yourself.
And this is where McKenna would be put in to present her part and her supplement.
Which was?
She was still figuring out which one she was going to do.
Okay, and so let's pretend McKenna's done. Now what?
Alright. Now this was our presentation to show whether supplements are good for athletes or whether they're not. In my opinion, some are good, some are not. You should research whether the one you want to take is good, and overall, in my opinion, I would recommend supplements for baseball players.
And not all supplements are always beneficial.
Okay.